Let's have a serious conversation here. And the reason I'm gonna say serious conversation is because I'm probably about to touch on some points that are gonna make people uncomfortable. They're gonna make people feel or say certain things or think certain things, but I'm here to put some realism back into the world, some realistic thought processes that are coming back into the world that a lot of people, for some reason, have forgotten. But before we get into any of that stuff, let's go ahead and let's do the drill, guys. Let's get the business out the way. Shall we? If you like the content that's being produced on this channel, feel free to go ahead and hit that like button on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel, it helps us grow, it helps us be seen to a wider audience, and it is very much appreciated. Also, on this particular video, guys, I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your comments, and I want you guys to see or say or whatever you guys feel that if I'm touching on valid points, if I'm wrong, what have you. I want to know, so comment down below and let me know. Go ahead and feel free to share the content as well as hit that notification bell so you guys are aware and up to date as new content is being posted on this channel. I appreciate you guys. Let's get into it. We're going to have a serious sit-down conversation. I don't know how long this is going to go. It may be short, it may be long. I'm somewhere in the middle. I think it's not even going to be that long. But it's concerning a post that I saw from a particular journalist, if you will. I'm going to give him that title. I like him. I like what he does. But we're talking about Mr. Jake Lucky, guys. Jake Lucky is an awesome dude. Never met the guy, but I've watched a lot of his stuff. I like his interviews. I like the stories he is. He's in the gaming space a lot. And I commend him, man, and I give him all the praise in the world for what he was able to accomplish. Because again, his content is awesome. He's up to date on the know and what's happening around the gaming world and the gaming scene. So kudos to him. But this is a particular post that I saw on Twitter pertaining to Valorant. Valorant is a very big FPS shooter. A lot of people love it. It's a mixture of kind of like your Overwatches slash CSGO type situation. More along the lines of your Counter-Strike in terms of the format. But it has like powers and shit and abilities that the people can perform. Those people are referred to as agents on the game, right? This particular post that I'm referencing and referring to is regarding two agents that are part of the game. Those agents are Raze and Killjoy. Apparently, this post is showing them kissing, right? Kissing. Looks like there's two females. Looks like they're kissing, right? And so, I'm about to go to the post, but Jake basically has stated, he says, I've never seen a community get so divisive over a picture, LOL, that he says Raze and Killjoy revealed for Valorant's lore. Valorant's lore is going into the backstory of the agents and the backstory of, the game itself, stuff like that, right? What he's saying is that there's a lot of people that are either hating on the post, and there are people who like the post. There are people who are indifferent to the post. Those type of situations. That's why what he means by divisive. That is kind of, split the fandom, if you will. I can kind of speak on splitting of fandom based on the fact of like dealing with the anime. One of the biggest animes in the world, and mangas in the world, is Attack on Titan. I spoke highly of Attack on Titan, different things like that. So I understand the divisiveness of the splitting of the fandom of some people liking it, some people hating it, regarding as far as on the AOT side, like the ending of everything, like the ending in terms of the manga, right? So I understand the divisive nature of things, and I can kind of speak on this to a degree. And on top of that, it's kind of more so with this situation with Valorant, it's more so involving real life things in terms of like a sexual nature, sexual attraction, and stuff like that. Let me go ahead and show you guys the post. And I mean, it's not. We're gonna go through the post and figure out what this is. This here's the post, guys, that I was referencing. It says, "I've never seen a community get so divisive over a picture. LOL. Raise Killjoy revealed for Valorant's lore." So this is the picture here. So this is what somebody said. This was 27 minutes ago. Somebody said poggers, and then Cat said, "Don't say poggers. What the fuck?" Right? Okay. Then you got down here. You got this picture here. Jiro says, "Now I can't play Raze ever again. Thanks a lot." So he's not really feeling that. Jiro is not really feeling that. Gyro. Kenna says, "Yay, no more cringe insta-lockers who can't satchel for shit." Okay. All right. Let's look at some of these other tweets here that I see here. So Natch here says, "Just cringe. They don't need to make a video game sexual that is meant for like 13-year-olds." So they're saying like they don't need to make the game showing sexual content because this is kind of meant for like teenagers. It's teenage-based games, 13 plus, right? And then Jimmy here says, "What about a kiss is sexual?" Come on now, let's stop. Let's just stop, okay? This is Winnie said, "You should see the Instagram comments." So let's see what he says. All right. So here goes somebody says that someone forced Valorant into doing this. Brusla said, "I thank God every day. I'm a cis player. I guess that means CS player. I thought it was going to say CS player." Somebody said, "What the fuck?" I don't know what that is. What the fuck? Okay. So all that stuff says, "What the fuck?" Here we go. "Can't even enjoy my games no more. My Immortal account, which includes my 2021 championship set, Arcane, that's so good friends according to historians. The fuck. Time to say goodbye to Valo. The homophobia is in the comment section. Did someone force Valo? Okay. Same situation. That guy said Germany said it's crazy. I think this is the right way to handle this. This is what Freed said. "Most people complain that it's purely for marketing and just came out of nowhere, but it's been obvious forever that they had a relationship, ambitions. Glad they did it the best way. Interaction. Yeah. I do agree that it's most likely for marketing, but it is a nice picture and everyone getting upset. Editor just weird. Been looking at these kinds of takes. Like, I have no problem with them being gay. It's that I know this is for marketing, okay? Don't call attention to such thing." So you can kind of see where everybody's kind of rolling through. It's a lot of hate going towards this to a degree and different things like that I see. That's what it says. Exactly. See as goes superior. No cringe, forced love. It's interesting considering Ryan made it abundantly clear that they intended representation in their game with an additional character being different races and different backgrounds and lore. Who cares? 2 out of 18 characters are LGBTQ. Okay, so you can kind of see what's happening here. You can kind of see what's going on. I'm here to have a serious conversation about this. And what I'm here to have a serious conversation with is I'm going to be coming from the standpoint of reality here. And understandably so as to why people are somewhat lashing out about this. You know what I mean? Now, if they're going about it in like just straight derogatory way and just, bashing it and just saying blah, all this, hate and all that stuff. No, that's wrong to do. That's incorrect to do. However, for those who are saying some of the comments that I did read regarding like, they're saying like forced love and it being cringe and doing it for marketing and stuff. This is why people are divisive, Jake. This is why. The reason people are divisive is because of the simple fact people are tired of love in any way, shape, or form being pushed and forced down a lot of people's throats. And when I say any shape or form, I'm talking about whether you're straight, whether you're gay, whatever. It's one of those things to where it is not necessary for the game. This game, I get y'all are trying to throw lore in the back, but honestly, let's just be real. for the most part, when it comes to like FPSs and stuff like that, most people don't give a shit what your personal life is like when I'm playing a game, right? If I'm playing against a character. Because this isn't a story-driven game, right? It's not a story-driven game whatsoever. You would think that story-driven games would have that type of lore behind it, of course, because you're trying to know the character personally. You're trying to get inside the character's head, understand their frame of mind on certain things. So naturally, putting those type of instances like that in a story-driven game is understandable. We get that. But in situations like this, it has no reason there. There's no reason for it. Because quite frankly, me personally, I don't give a fuck what you are. I don't care if you're a girl who like girls, a dude who like dudes, whether you're a dude who like girls and dudes, whatever. I don't really give a fuck. The problem is when it's constantly being visualized and pushed on the narrative of that. That's why people are feeling the way they're feeling. That's why people are saying the way that they're saying things, because it is not needed for that particular type of game. Most people just want to play a game, especially when it's based in the field of the FPS genre. We just want to shoot stuff. We just want to blow shit up. I don't give a fuck that you got a whole family somewhere and doing all this, because that's not what I'm getting this game for. I'm getting the game as far as the FPS go for the mechanics, for the environment, seeing how the game plays, seeing how smoothly it does, things of that nature, the competitive side of it. That's why we're playing these games. We're not playing those particular games for lore per se. We don't really give a fuck. Most people don't give a shit. You know, we don't care what your sexual orientation is, because it has no weight on the game. So that's why people are upset. That's why people are divisive, as you say. Because it's like, why is this even something that's being presented? We don't give a fuck. We don't care. We just want to play the game in peace. Blow shit up. Have strategy meetings. Talk about what we're going to do. How we're going to disarm this bomb. Who's going to point A and B. That's what we want to talk about. That's what we want to deal with. This is why people are divisive. And this is why people are saying the way they say, and this is why people are feeling the way that they're feeling, because they feel like it is a marketing ploy. Because all of a sudden of this, it doesn't matter if it was pre-mentioned before, they feel like it's a marketing ploy. Like, why are we even in this? We don't give a fuck. Like, even if this person was straight, I don't care that this person got a kid, or family, or husband, or wife, or whatever. We don't care. That's not part of the game. That's why people are saying that. That's why people are feeling the way that they're feeling, man. This is from reality. So all those people who are talking like, oh, here's it being homophobic, it has nothing to do with homophobia. We got to stop with that too. Because everybody loves to throw homophobia and phobia this and phobia that on everything when somebody doesn't agree with something. Just because I don't agree with it doesn't mean that you're phobic of it. Doesn't know, if y'all don't understand what phobia means a fear of. That I don't have a fear, nobody has a fear of people who choose the lifestyle of being with the same sex. Nobody has that fear. There are some people who do. I agree with that. There's some crazy folks out there that do. But for the most part, you would genuinely find that people just don't give a fuck. People just don't care. Hey, that's personal. That's like something that you keep personal. That's what we're saying. Keep that personal. This new age of society and this social way of things has made a lot of people's information and just things in general way too free, way too out there, right? Like, it doesn't really matter. But like I said, people need to stop just throwing homophobia and transphobia and phobia all over the place. It's not that people are phobic of it. They just don't care. They just don't care. And they're tired of being like, God damn, here something goes again. Good Lord, here goes something else again. God damn, here goes something else again. It's the same thing as everything else. Promise, I'll give you another example. You know, this time of year, when you have all these, if you're watching TV constantly, Y'all know all these goddamn Zales commercials and Ring commercials and all this shit. It's a lot of it. And majority of those Zale commercials have what in it? It has a dude proposing to a girl type situation, right? So it has that. I'm straight. I like women. But I can see that and be like, damn, I'm tired of that. I'm tired of all these fucking goddamn commercials. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm relating it to the subject at hand. It's just a lot. That's why people are divisive. That's why people are basically commenting about it. I can comment on that. Like, that's a lot of goddamn Ring commercials. I'm tired of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, again, marketing ploy to trying to get people to buy rings, trying to get people to propose and all this stuff. That's cool. That's fine. Whatever. But it's a lot. It's like every other commercial is one. Like, Jesus Christ. Just like, look, again, cologne commercials. Jesus fucking Christ. It's a lot of goddamn cologne commercials. Chill. Right? This is how they're feeling. I'm not phobic of Zales or K Jewelers. I'm not phobic of them. I'm not phobic of jewelry and diamonds. It's a lot. Right? It's like, goddamn, okay, again, like another fucking commercial. Okay, again, right? Same thing. Geico insurance commercials. Jesus Christ. Another motherfucking commercial. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make people phobic of these things that are being presented to them. It's just that they're tired of the abundance of it. It's like, chill. Right? Guys, we got to get back to reality. And we got to understand why people are saying the things that they're saying. Do some people go too far with it and go to the extreme length of it and just, like, I'm talking about, like, ravenous hate towards it? Yes, they do. And that is wrong. That is crazy. But what I am saying is that we got to understand it from the standpoint of where people are coming from, who are just making normal comments about it, who are saying they're tired of this or seeing it as a marketing ploy or seeing things like it's cringe and it's like, goddamn, because it's all over the place. And it's like that has no bearing on the game. So why even present it? Why even show it? Why? Right? So, again, Jake, I don't know if you're going to see this or not, brother, but this just goes to answer kind of the question as to why. I wanted to kind of get into the lore of why people are saying the things that they're saying, or some of the people who are being as divisive as they are. Because that's just the reality of it. It's a lot. And a lot of that stuff doesn't have any bearing on the game itself. And I'll give you this example before I go. Call of Duty, right? You got your characters in Call of Duty. You got Soap. You got Ghost. You got, what's his name? Captain Price. I don't know if them motherfuckers got families or not. I don't know. I don't know if Soap is gay. I don't know if Ghost is gay. I don't know if Price is gay. I don't know what their sexual orientation is. I don't know if they like long walks on the beach. But that's the point I'm trying to make. People are playing these games for the aesthetic of the game. How the game performs. How the game is. What is it about? What am I doing? Even though Call of Duty has its own story, right? That's not presented in the story and the back lore of that because, quite frankly, I don't give a fuck. We know what the person works for. We know what they do. They're here to complete a mission. Let's move on. That's it. We don't need all that extra shit. We don't need to know all that other stuff. That's why people are responding in the way that they're responding. But, again, guys, hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, as I said, guys, go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit that notification bell. But until next time, I'll see you motherfuckers later. I'm out.